You sow much, but bring out little. You eat, but you are not satisfied. You drink, but you are not drunk. You dress, but you are not warmed. And those who are hired, they're hiring into pierced bags. Thus says Yahweh of armies, set your hearts upon your roads. Go up to the hills, and bring forth the trees, and build the house. And I will be pleased with it, and glory in it, says Yahweh. You turned to greed and see little, and you brought it to your homes, then I blew on it. On what account, declares Yahweh of hosts? On account of my house, which is in ruins. And you run, each to your own home. For this the heavens shut up the dew upon you, and the earth shut up her produce. So I called dry upon the land, and upon the hills, and upon the grain, and upon the new wine, and upon the fresh oil, and upon whatever the earth brings forth, and upon men, and upon animals, and upon all the toil of your hands. Haggai chapter 1, verses 6 to 11. You sow much, but bring out little. You eat, but you are not satisfied. You drink, but you are still thirsty. You dress, but you are not warmed. And those who are hired, their pay goes into pierced bags. Do you recognize anyone? You work your butt off and are no further ahead than you were when you didn't. You stuff yourself, and you are losing weight. You drink gallons of water and are still thirsty. You put on 30 layers of clothes. It's 90 degrees out and 100% humidity, and you are freezing to death. You stick money in the bank, and at the end of the month there is nothing left. The hectic, frantic, fast-paced lifestyle we get caught up in, thinking it is the right way because that is what society does. It is what we have been told. It is what we have seen with our eyes. So off we go, hi-ho, hi-ho. How is it working out for you? We get a new car, our neighbor gets a Mercedes. We get a Mercedes, they get a caddy. We can't afford a caddy, but we go mortgage our house for the 11th time to get a caddy. They get a Rolls. We invest in stocks, the market drops. We invest in land prices bottom out. We set up our RIAs, 401ks, and whatever else is out there, and the cost of living skyrockets, and we worry about the future. We get the latest style of clothing at high or near high prices just because that's what should be done, and next year it's out of style, out of date, and we wore it how many times? Once or twice, and found out that we really didn't like it much after all. We want that promotion at work, and we apply for it. We do and say all the right things, and the promotion, which we of course so richly deserve, goes to the boss's nephew or niece, who has worked there for 2 hours and hasn't done a thing at all but stand around the water cooler. We just can't seem to get ahead. Do we not recognize ourselves in these pictures? Maybe not to that extreme. However, there we are in sharp, clear, out-of-focus pictures set before us by the Father. He does this so to our good, that we wipe out these pictures and be refocused through the Holy Spirit.